with Sea Lake Journeys.
It's time to rise and shine.
It's time to rise and shine with Sea Lake Journeys.
What? Is it really?
And little Ringo's shaking today, so I'm not sure if we're going to have some throwing up or not, but he's shaking. That means he don't feel good.
He's a butt.
Means he ate something. So watch out for what's going to happen. So we want to say good morning to everybody that's listening while driving.
Good morning, yes.
Listening while doing other things.
That's right. If you were driving, who knows, maybe you're going out to the turnip patch today.
A turnip patch.
We're going to ride along with you on the way to the turnip patch this morning.
I don't know if I've even ever known anyone that's went out to a turnip patch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we used to drive my grandpa's tractor out to the turnip patch.
Well, let's get the jingle underway.
All right. Rise and shine. Hope you... Something. How can we not know the words to this yet? Do y'all know the words to this yet? Rise and shine. Join us for a laugh this morning. Sea Lake Journey Crew.
We don't even know the words to our own jingle.
Oh, wow. I hope y'all can know the words better than we do. But hey, it is Friday morning, so, you know, it's Friday the 28th of October.
So before we say good morning to everyone in the chat, we're just going to give you a brief rundown of what today's show is about.
It's about 30 minutes long, so get ready.
So today we're going to be talking about music on a cruise ship.
That's right, music on a
cruise
cruise ship.
Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like the old way they used to do it? Do you like the new way they do it? Does the cruise ship music make you have a great vacation, or does it ruin your vacation?
I look at it like, I like music and I like cruising. So if I got music on cruising, it's got to be okay, right?
Okay, so we're going to first say good morning to Lowell Jones. He brings us our daily quote.
Yes. And it says, I'm going to go ahead and read it. Music acts like a magic key to which the most tightly closed heart opens. That's by Maria Von Trapp.
Maria Von Trapp.
How about that? From The Sound of Music, folks. If you haven't seen The Sound of Music, it's one of those classics you got to see.
But I like the next one that he put up the best.
Don't underestimate the healing power of these three things: music, the ocean, and the stars. Hey,
That's
you put
true.
all three of those together out on a cruise ship and woo, I got goosebumps. My hair's standing up. Look at that.
Yes, that's very true, because music, they say, soothes the savage beast. I mean, and that's true, because even King Kong, she sang to him.
Yeah, I like Metallica to chill me out.
Metallica to chill me out. And good morning to PSV Odyssey. Thank you for joining us this morning. He was in there early.
Yeah,
and
he drunk some coffee in there, I think, this morning.
And the Gaylords are in the house. Good morning, Gaylords.
They are getting ready to go cruising real soon.
Are.
Like any minute now.
I had to go and make myself a moderator this morning because I wanted to put some links up in the chat. It wouldn't let me do it because I wasn't a moderator. So I had to go make myself a moderator on my own channel.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I did. I'm a moderator on my own channel.
How about that? I didn't know it was possible. Well, we learned something today.
And good morning to See the World.
See the World. Good morning.
So glad you're here with us today. And everybody was talking about the weather, and the Gaylords, they just got some crazy insane
my
weather.
goodness, 28 degrees. Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I have no desire to be in any kind of weather that's that cold.
It's 40 degrees warmer here, 68. So not to rub it in or anything. But.
So I put up the links for the Raid Parade today. So the Raid Parade playlist, I gave you the link for that, so you can see everybody that's in the playlist. And I gave you the link for where Sea Lake Journeys is in the playlist. I think we're third. Eddie Lugo is first. I'm pretty sure.
No, Eddie's second.
Eddie's second, and we're third.
Yes.
And then we are hosting the after party today.
Don't miss it.
So you do not have to bluff.
You don't have to watch the whole Raid Parade. You can watch part of it or none of it and still come be part of the after party, okay? And that's going to take place at what time?
4:36, I think.
4:36. So just think 4:30. That way you won't be late.
There you go.
You won't be late to the party. No party crashers. Sea Lake Journeys. There it is, right there. That's party after the parade. And Law Jones says, "Laugh out loud, Sea Legs." It's the quote, not the emo art.
I love the emo art. I'm sorry, because he's saying that because I pinned the emo art to the top.
Well, there you go.
And I mean, I like the quote too, but I like the emo art better.
See, we get both. Two for press one. Thank you for that, Law Jones, for bringing that to us.
And Law Jones wants to know why I retracted something out of the chat, because it wouldn't let me post the link. So I had to retract it and then go make myself a moderator so I could post the link myself.
I didn't know what was going on. I was chasing dogs around. Law Jones says maybe Ringo is at the keyboard today. Look,
He's right
He
here.
is at the keyboard today. You got that right, Law. He's over here just doing this.
Let's see.
Him and Baby Enzo are in charge of the show today.
Yeah, so everybody is talking about, yesterday we had so many comments off of our show yesterday. It was crazy insane.
The excitement of booking a cruise. We didn't think it'd generate that kind of conversations, but I was up this morning for 45 minutes answering chats.
And the Fearless Rambler is with us. Good morning, Fearless Rambler. So
Good
nice
morning.
to have you with us today.
Fearless Rambler, George.
Let's see.
I bet it's cold out where he's at too.
Here we go. Jeffrey Schmidt has brought us the joke of the day.
Jeffrey Schmidt. All right, let's hear it. It says, "Good morning, everyone. Joke of the day. A hijacker had the worst luck. He hijacked a busload of Japanese tourists, and 1,648 pictures of him were turned over to the police."
Hey, they have the speed shutter on their cameras.
You know what could have been worse? He jumped on a bus full of YouTube bloggers, and there's like all this video live feed. Hey, coming live from a bus. We're being hijacked. So, excuse me, sir. What's your name? You're on Sea Lake Journeys.
That's right.
Hey, y'all, this is our hijacker. Check it out.
Yes, we need to change that joke to be the
YouTube vloggers.
YouTube vloggers. Oh, that is way too funny.
Hey, we're getting hijacked today, and everybody's all excited about it. I'll get some views off of this.
I just hit 1 million views on this short.
Ah, look at that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the
Clock Family Adventures. Good morning to you.
So glad you guys could join us this morning.
The Z-Man.
Good morning.
Good morning, Z-Man. The Z Show.
Mm-hmm.
And Fearless Rambler says, "I love the music. Thanks, Law Jones."
I know, right? And Cruising is Fun Anytime is with us here today.
Good morning from rainy Galveston. Good morning, Cheryl. Over there at Cruising is Fun Anytime, even in the rain. We've cruised in the rain and we didn't care. We just have a good time anyway. Jeffrey Schmidt says, "Another joke. Did you hear a new bra has a musical tune? The tune is The Hills Are Alive." Oh, yeah.
Here we go, Chip.
Law Jones says, "Robin, that's a great way to do it because you can save and or pick and choose from the parade." Exactly. That's why she did this.
And because a lot of people think that they have to be in the entire parade the whole time because it can be exhausting. I mean, the parade can last. What's this parade going to last? It starts at
2 o'clock.
The pre-party is at 1 o'clock. If you're going to go all the way to the pre-party,
yeah, the show itself starts at 2 and goes all the way to 4:35. So
when we start our after party,
yes.
So that's a long time. So don't ever feel like you have to watch every video in the raid parade. The playlist is up until Thursday of the following week, so you can go back and you can watch any of those videos in the parade throughout the week.
Yes.
So don't think that just because the parade's over, you won't know, oh man, I missed it. No, the link is and I put the links in the description for this video as well.
Yes.
So you can always go back to this morning
Come
video.
back to Friday morning's morning show and you'll see it in case you lose it.
Right. Not in the chat, but in the description
of the video. Yes.
Let's see. And everybody's saying good morning to each other. I just love that.
We got See Me Traveling. Good morning, Kurt and Marcia.
And we have
Kurt was by himself yesterday, and
was he?
Yeah, Kurt. I know Kurt. I don't like being alone either. I can tell. We're guys. We got to have our better halves and make these things operate, don't we?
Well, I think most of the time a live is better with two people. Even the big channels that do just the one person, they can't keep up with everything. Yeah, they can't keep up with everything because they're trying to go to the chat, and with two people, one person can keep up with the chat, and the other person can keep the conversation going.
That's right.
So we have Leonard Family Fun. Tanisha's here with us today. She brings us the National Day of what?
Let's find out. She says, "Good morning. Happy National Chocolate Day."
Ooh, my favorite day of the year.
I'm going to be celebrating that when you know. Happy National Internal Medicine Day, National First Responders Day, National Breadstick Day. Let me say that right. National Breadstick Day, National Pharmacy Buyer Day, and National Frankenstein Day.
Oh, I like Frankenstein Day and I like Chocolate Day.
How about we have a chocolate Frankenstein and eat them?
While we're having our internal medicine checkup.
And the first responders come by way. Then we got our breadstick to get all that chocolate out of our mouth.
And then the pharmacy, and we got it all, right?
Yeah, get the buy one, get one free from the pharmacy.
And Leonard's Family Fun is saying, don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
Oh, yes, I need thumbs, y'all. Look at this. I'm thumbless. Oh, there we go.
Absolutely.
We're getting there. Thank you for that.
Jeffrey Schmidt says Hershey chocolate is his favorite.
I'll tell you, Hershey chocolate, any kind of chocolate. I'm a chocolate hound.
And the Fearless Rambler.
When I'm at my desk, it's nice to turn the radio on and just listen. Right on. There you go, Georgia.
Yep.
Just listen to the show. And we do that sometimes too. Even here at the house, if I'm doing something, I'll put on a channels and listen to something, even if I'm having to do something else. You know, it's always good for background.
And we have some new friends joining us here today.
The House of X Entertainment Incorporated.
Wow.
Yeah. Woo. All right. That's some real entertainment over there.
We'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. So let's get on with our discussion.
Our discussion today is about music on the cruise ship. Now, we kind of broke it down into 3 other kinds, but you can add to them if you like. We have, first off, the live music.
Yes. So the first thing I want to say about the live music
is
what I miss the most.
What do you miss the most?
I miss the most of having the orchestra.
Yeah, I know it.
The orchestra, they would pull them up out of the floor, and they would have dancing with the orchestra in the main theater. They would open up, and the orchestra would be up there, and then you could actually come up on the stage and dance with your partner. I miss that.
And sometimes that live band, they had trumpets and horns and guitars and bass and pianos and drums. They had everything. It was a full orchestra coming up out of the pit, and then sometimes they'd be around the ship too.
Yep.
It was great. That was some great live music, but we're also including in that, maybe the violin duo or trio, the piano bar guy, and any live music like that, the guitar player that's out there in the hallway, all that live music that you can get, or the rock band that's over in the show, all kinds of good stuff they have going on the ship. The jazz band, we're going on a princess ship here in December, and they have a whole jazz club for nothing but jazz. Can you believe that?
I know. And we've sat and listened to just like the one-man band.
Oh, yeah.
Where he plays a whole bunch of instruments.
It's like a Dr. Seuss thing going on over there. He's doing this with his foot and his hands up here.
And the guy with the steel drums. I love the
steel drum music. Let me tell you, you are not on vacation in Caribbean if you don't have a steel drum player.
I know, right?
I want to hear some steel drums when I'm getting on the ship. I love it.
Yes. So the music the music for me sets the tone for my vacation.
Especially that live music. Woo! But how do y'all feel about that? The other 2 kinds of music we're going to look at is your DJ music. That's the ones, when they're doing all the dancing out there on the deck parties and stuff, they got the DJ cranking up all that line dancing stuff for you for like 2 hours. You're out there doing every dance in the world, burning off all that pizza and beer you just had.
Now that for me is different. First of all, I love the way they used to do the deck parties with the more how I want to say it, older style music. The newer style music I don't particularly care for. It reminds me of the kids at the red light got their cars booming and the whole car shaking. All you hear is boom, 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 boom. And that's kind of what they've turned the deck party music into. I don't care for it that much.
Well, the line dancing part of it's fine, and it changes. And sometimes the clubs, the DJs, got some good stuff you like, and sometimes it may not be your liking. But what about the DJs for you? What do they do for you? And the third kind of music we're going to look at is the kind where you have to entertain yourself. It's called
the karaoke.
Karaoke.
So we like karaoke or the piano bar. I guess those 2 kind of
go you sing along at the piano bar too.
Yeah. Sure. So to me, I enjoy that if the people that are singing are good singers, but if the people that are singing are not so good, or if they're like really, really drunk. So let's see what's going on in the chat.
Let's find out which one of these 3 people are digging and not digging. Jeffrey Schmidt says, Rhonda and I love the piano bar.
Yes. Now, we've only ventured into the piano bar a few times through our years of cruising, and we love it too.
Because it's always packed.
And usually if you don't get there early, you can't get in there.
Yeah, you're not getting in there if you don't get in there early.
Lyle Jones is on the blown speakers.
On the blown speakers, right. That's what it sounds like, don't it? Sometimes it's like.
And we've been on some cruise ships where they really needed to do something about the speaker because it was so distorted. You didn't get what the music really was. It was like
this sounds like that Van Halen concert I went to in 1984. I don't know what's going on in here. I'll tell you, Leonard Family Fun says, I love the calypso music.
Yes.
So perfect on the Lido and nice ocean breeze and a tropical. Yes, that's exactly that steel drum music. Oh, I know I'm on vacation.
Yeah, because to me, that boom, 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 it just doesn't say cruise to me.
Nope, I like that.
I think that there's a place for the boom, boom, boom music, and
Sure
that's in the
is.
nightclub.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely nightclub music. You
Yep.
can see everybody out there, in the nightclub just doing their thing to that music. But to me, it doesn't say vacation on the deck.
Especially in the Caribbean, man.
I know,
Caribbean, you gotta
right?
have some of that.
And here's what Paul
Steel
says.
drum. PSV Odyssey. The Valor had an amazing female fiddle picker and played the Beatles catalog. Oh, ain't that awesome, Paul?
So
when they come out there with those classical instruments and play Beatles stuff or Rolling Stones, and
we watched See the World on her birthday clip, and they were playing
what was
Madonna?
Yes, Material
Girl. Yes.
Oh, that was awesome.
Two fiddle players playing Material Girl. I just love that. And there's one fiddle group that we've seen them on several cruise ships. It's 3 young ladies.
Yes.
And they are fabulous. And they throw in a couple classical songs, but they usually play
contemporary music.
Songs. Yeah.
Stuff I say contemporary is from our generation. It's not anything from now.
Dancing music. Who thought you could get up and dance to a violinist?
I'll tell you what, we have a ball listening to that stuff in the atrium, or the piazza.
Leonard Family Son, she's saying back there on that clip, so drink, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say rum punch along there too, Tanisha, but yeah, a little rum punch and a little steel drum,
let's see, so that was something else.
Okay.
Here we go, what the Gaylords have to say.
So Jody and I have different music tastes, so we generally go to music venues together. Right. You can go to this one for an hour and go down to that one for an hour. And the great thing is there's so many different varieties of music on the ship, and they usually schedule them offset. You can experience a whole bunch of music.
Oh, yeah.
At a whole bunch of locations.
And we love, we were in the Wheelhouse Bar on a Princess cruise ship one time. And there was a single pianist in there, and he was great. He had such a great voice.
Yeah.
You could just sit there and listen to his voice. His voice was just so soothing and so relaxing. And they had the Wheelhouse Bar, the lights were turned down low, and it wasn't dancing kind of music. It was just sit back and chill music. And it was the
acoustic version of Pink Floyd.
Yeah. Here we go.
Jeffrey Schmidt says, we were at the piano bar on the last cruise and heard a person singing with the piano man. I visioned a bunch of alley cats throwing up over the singing.
So we were at the piano bar on, I think it was the Freedom.
Yes.
And there was a young lady that wanted to sing with the pianist, and he was like, no, I particularly don't sing well with female vocalists. And
he was trying to get out of it.
That. But then she started singing, and she didn't have a soprano voice. She had a lower voice for a female singer, and then they ended up singing a couple of songs together.
And it was good.
It was good.
It was really good.
Yeah. And Riley Creative Travels dropped in.
Good morning, Blaine and Mallory.
Good morning.
Howdy, friends and neighbors.
So Long John says, no, my speakers are fine. It's the cars at the stop sign next to my house that drive me nuts.
Oh boy, let me tell you what, you need to live in my neighborhood law. That junk don't go on around here. We got too many deputies live on my street, and they'll run out there with guns and stick them in their face and say, take that noise somewhere else.
And we were, I'm pretty sure it was the Freedom that we were on. We were so excited to go to the 80s club one night. And we got in there, and we were sitting down and everything, waiting for it. And it looked like an 80s club, and it wasn't 80s music. And so I went up to the DJ and I said, is it going to be 80s, in a little bit? Because it was supposed to be 80s at 9 o'clock. He says, no, tonight it's da-da-da. I'm like, your theme of your bar is the 80s music, but you're not going to play the 80s music. That kind of confused us a little bit. I like
sort of like the 70s club that didn't play 70s music.
Yeah, I kind of like it when you, that's what it was. It was the 70s club. Yeah. I like it when you stick with whatever the theme is of your bar. That's like saying the piano bar is, not going to be a piano player.
You get there and it's a ukulele.
But I think that we all seem to have the same general consensus that the music on a cruise ship sets the stage for your vacation.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in a vacation? And whether it's on the deck party music or whether it's one of the special venue music, it does set the stage, sets the mood, I should say, for your vacation.
It really can. Yeah, especially, you get feeling good and feeling happy because of the music. They're playing happy music and feel good music. And just like our quote said, the tightly closed heart opens up,
Yeah, and the best healing that you can get is from music and the sea and the stars.
And you add them all three together on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Woo! Yes.
And Jeffrey Schmidt's talking about Pink Floyd, the dark side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon, brother. Yep.
And House of X is, yes, totally agrees that it sets the stage for your vacation.
Yeah, because sometimes you want to generate some excitement and you get some exciting music. You want to generate the calm, you get the calm music. That's why, even us here talking this morning about the different venues. One, you go in there and you want to jump up and down and dance.
Right.
And the next one, you want to sit down and look out the window at stars.
And there's a place for all of them. I think that all the music on a cruise ship, there's a place for all the music. I think the problem is when you don't put the music with where it belongs throughout the cruise or the venue.
Yeah, you don't have to trick nobody. Don't tell me it's 70s and I get in there and it's ukulele.
We're going to get up with the chat.
PSV says food, music, and trivia is why I cruise.
Yes.
Right on, brother. We love the music and the trivia too.
Yep.
Music in the atrium with the violinist is awesome. Yes, it is. We spend many an hour, especially on a princess ship, sitting in there.
Yeah.
Right across from the gelato.
Right across from the gelato.
Law Jones says, turn it up loud and dance like nobody's watching.
I know, right? That was See the World. That's what they were doing on her birthday.
Yep.
Dance like nobody's watching. We just love that.
We do too. We don't care. We don't get embarrassed easily.
No. And J&S Adventures, thank you for dropping in, J&S Adventures.
Good morning, Jeremy. Love the frame and the sign and sale cards in the background. Oh, yeah.
Oh, on our wall.
Oh, by the way, that sign right there, if you're waiting for a sign, y'all, that sign says, join Sea Lake Journeys crew today. So there's your sign. Ta-da! I see a sign. It says join Sea Lake Journeys.
And that's just a few of the sign and sale cards. If we were to put them all on the wall, it'd take up a lot of space on the wall.
Yeah, that's just part of hers.
And yes, J&S is reminding everyone to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
AC/DC, Rat, Warrant, Motley Crue, Eagles, right on, Gaylors.
Oh, yeah.
We love it all.
We just, yes, there you go.
I want to go jump around some AC/DC and then go chill with some Pink Floyd, Rayleigh Creative says, can't dance like no one is watching nowadays. Too many YouTubers.
YouTube vloggers on a cruise ship.
Oh, yeah, if I catch you, I'm going to put you on the channel. Somebody's going to catch us one day, and we don't care. That's okay. Put us up there. Fearless Rambler says, yep, and the only time I dance is on a cruise ship.
I have a lot of people have said that the only time that they dance is on a cruise ship. But we came from a generation where there was dance clubs and stuff. What are you looking around for, baby? Enzo's into something?
No, the water cup.
Oh, Chet has a stiff neck today. He slept on his pillow crooked and he won't let me do anything about it.
Yeah, it started yesterday, and then I slept again last night and did the same thing again.
And See the World says the same thing. They love to dance.
Yes, love to dance.
And
Sea Lake Journeys, are you guys on a cruise in March?
In March. Nope, we're not in a cruise on March.
We're on a cruise in May to Alaska.
We're in December, we're on a cruise ship, and in May, we're going to Alaska.
Yep.
Let's see, See the World. Dance like it's your birthday. Ain't that the truth? Dance like it's your birthday.
Yeah, dance like it's your birthday. Woo!
And Paul says, love to dance. They don't call me
Little Fred Astaire for nothing.
Little Fred Astaire.
He said Jed Astaire, but that's Fred's little brother, Jed.
And sometimes it's great just to chair dance. We chair dance a lot, just sitting in the chair and chair dancing. And
I can't go for hours like I used to on my feet because I only got one foot. But I've been stand up on my wheelchair with my knee on it.
And we've been on cruise ships before where there are just a couple of kids out on the dance floor dancing, and people don't want to get out there because there's a couple of kids dancing. Don't let the kids on the dance floor stop you from dancing. No. They're enjoying the music too. Yeah. Get out there and dance with. You don't have to dance with the kids, but the kids want to share the dance floor.
Oh yeah.
They don't mind being by themselves, but they definitely want to share the dance floor.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a lot going on in the chat now here.
Jeffrey Schmidt says, Rhonda and I do the two-step. Spent time in Oklahoma.
We two-step too.
Oh yeah, we do it all. The waltz and the cha-cha and or what is it?
Yes, our favorite dance before Chet lost his leg was the swing. We love the swing dance, and now
Rumba.
The swinging's more difficult for Chet now because of trying to make one foot, do the moves. But I love to waltz to me, waltzing, I feel like a princess.
I can still kind of do that for a little bit.
Yeah, we do it for a little bit, but we can't do the waltz like we used to do, like, be able to move all over the dance floor, forwards, backwards, and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But we still love it.
Good.
It doesn't matter. And J&S says,
what happens on the ship ends up on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and everywhere.
Isn't that the truth?
Hey, you know what, Jeremy? We don't care though. We gonna get on there and we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And if you're there, video it. Put it on your channel. We'll bring you some subscribers. How about that?
And good morning to Journey with the Gingers. They've joined us this morning.
Good morning, ladies. Woo!
And then House of Ecstasy.
Oh yeah, House of X Entertainment. Sea Lake Journeys. Oh, we love y'all.
Did I say House of Ecstasy?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said that.
She don't have her glasses on. It's okay. House of X Entertainment says, oh, we love y'all. Join us on the sunrise for our cruise meetup.
Oh, we would love to do that.
I'll tell you what, we'd love to do that.
I still work, so I'm very limited on the time I can take off.
Yeah, and because of Alaska, we're kind of limited on our funds too.
Yeah, Alaska's breaking the bank over here. Mm-hmm.
During this COVID, did I say out loud? Anyway, that thing, we booked 4 cruises and did 4 cruises for what we're paying for one shore excursion in Alaska.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. Rayleigh Creative Travel says Paul is a good Texas two-stepper.
Oh, is he now?
How about that?
And Jeffrey Smith's out of here because he's on his way to Planet Fitness.
All right, Jeffrey, Planet Fitness time, brother. Get it on. Mm-hmm. And hey, baby Enzo's losing his weight too. He's been working out with Jeffrey.
There you go.
Yeah. And on our last cruise, this is the Gaylords. On our last cruise, a bunch of people would not get in the pool because of the kids. We did and met the nicest, polite kids. We later met the mom and dads. They were great. How about that?
Yep. And the Law Jones is saying that's our favorite channel.
That's
Robin.
our other favorite channel, Robin. Oh, the House of X Entertainment. Yeah.
House of X.
We just subscribed to them.
Yes,
yesterday.
We just met them this week. One day this week was the first time we met them in a chat on I think it was Moonlight Adventures, wasn't it?
I think it was.
And so we didn't know of them. Adventures. So we're glad to meet them.
Yep. So I'm going to catch up on some of y'all's material.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, if it works out in March, put the date in there. We'll check it out.
Yeah, give us the date of your cruise and. Well, because March is the time that I can go.
And we like the sunrise. We've been on the sunrise before.
Yeah, we love the sunrise. It's a gorgeous ship. But I may be limited on if it's a 7-day. I know I won't be able to do it if it's a 7-day.
Yeah.
But so let's see. We got a couple more things here in the chat.
Rayleigh Creative Travel says, better watch those kids in the pool. You may see floating baby roos.
Oh, and so they're going March the 16th through the 20th. That don't sound like a 7-day.
No, that's a shorter cruise. Yeah, well, Sunrise does shorter cruises, yeah.
March the 16th through the 20th. And good morning, Barry Brain. So nice to have you with us today.
Barry Brain. How about that?
Brain. They were talking about Barry Brain on SCT Adventures last night.
I know. They're trying to figure out who he is. We know who he is.
I don't know. I don't think we know who
he is. Oh, yeah.
You think you know who. Oh,
yeah.
Is that who it is?
And that's who it is.
We'll find out if you're right, won't we? Because I have no clue who Barry Brain is.
I'm not spilling the beans. Your secret's safe with me, Barry Brain.
So we want to thank you all for joining us this morning. Don't forget the raid parade today. Let's see. Let's do a quick little rundown of the raid parade. So Eddie Lugo is at 2:11, and we Sea Lake Journeys. I got to change that. We are at 2:15, and I've got the wrong time on that.
You better fix that, girl.
And let's see.
So go back and fix it.
Meg is at 2:39.
Yep. Paul's in there somewhere.
Paul is at 3:01. PSV Odyssey is at 3:01. I'm just talking about everybody that's in the chat this morning. So I need to go back and I need to change that because that's wrong.
That's something. That's the raid parade's a great thing to get your channel exposed. Get out there in front of a whole bunch of people because there's so many different channels on there. There's cooking channels, RV channels, wrestling channels.
And Paul said that he had lunch last week with Barry Brain in Wisconsin. That's intriguing.
That's funny because
I didn't think he was in Wisconsin.
Well, he wasn't when we were with him. We were up in Georgia with him.
I thought, yes.
Yeah. Barry Brain gets around.
Barry Brain does get around. Maybe he has his own jet.
Maybe he
and
does.
Elaine dropped in this morning. Good morning, Elaine.
Good morning, Elaine.
Good morning. So we're off to get these puppies to the park.
Yep, puppies in the park.
So let's get that jingle.
Head on over to See Me Traveling with Kurt and Marcia next. Woo!
So
rise and shine. Hope you had a laugh this morning, Sea Lake Journey crew. Thanks for joining us, y'all. We'll see you around the channel.
See you around that channel.
See how I turn that around? I did it first this time.